This is the new 2658 Mercedes-Benz, and this is the truck that so much depends on for Daimler. It has the potential to put Mercedes-Benz mark right back on the map. We're heading up to Alice Springs, so there's still plenty of time to go, plenty of distance. We're at a B double, we're about 59 tonnes gross, and at 580 horsepower, it's doing the job on its ear, to be quite honest. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. There are a couple of things that stand out. This is the premium cab in the range, certainly the biggest. It's very high, so it's a good climb up. But once you're up inside it, you get a really good flat floor, and it's the cab that impresses me a great deal, because apart from the fact that it's just generally a good layout and everything's where it should be, I think it probably has the best sleeper of all the European cab overs on the market. So there's a lot to like about this truck. Still got a long way to go, and time will tell how the whole range stands up. Yeah, while the performance of this truck is particularly good, you know, it's a 16 litre engine, it gets down and pulls really hard. But there is one strange quirk, and I think it's a programming thing more than anything else. It'll hang on really well in top gear, right down to 1050 RPM. But then it'll jump 2 gears when it only needs 1. And it's done that a number of times. Not only on this run, but on the run I did earlier from Sydney up to Brisbane with the same weights. So that's probably something that Mercedes should probably look at. Again, I tend to think it's just a programming thing, because at every other point in the shift range, it just picks the perfect gear at the perfect time. So yeah, other than that, really good thing. Well, 1600 k's north of Adelaide, we're in Alice Springs, and I'm really glad I've done this exercise, because it's confirmed what I thought after driving the truck earlier. It's a truck that really has a presence about it. To define it, you'd say that performance in this rating, which is 580 horsepower and over 2,000 pound-feet of torque, it's very strong. It'll pull down really low. This is definitely a highway spec, and whilst it was great going up the Stuart Highway, we also, for video and photographic purposes, got it onto some fairly ordinary dirt roads, including the Unadada track. But at all times, the handling and the ride of the truck were extremely good, so that's definitely a positive. It has averaged 1.8 kilometres per litre on this run, which is a bit over 5 miles per gallon. Given that it's almost 60 tonnes, I don't see that as a bad figure at all. In fact, for a 16 litre engine, I reckon it's pretty good, particularly when you consider how strong this thing is. The big standout for me is the cab. It may have an issue with the height of it in this particular one, but as I've said before, Benz has a number of cab options with this new range, and certainly a number of horsepower and engine options. If I had to boil it down, it's just a truck that it's a Mercedes-Benz in every way, except in the way it goes. There's a rumble about this engine that says it's from another place. It's nothing like the Benzes of the past at all, and anyone who's had anything to do with Benzes will need to think again that this is a whole different ball game, and it's an improvement, a vast improvement. It is a really nice bit of gear. But I think it all boils down to one thing. I think the truck has the quality, and if it'll stand up to Australian conditions. Certainly they've done enough development work over the last 4 years. And Mercedes people also tell me that the service and support structures have been really fine-tuned to support this truck, because they'll need to be. That's what it'll all come down to. If the truck's good enough, it'll do the job. But it's now up to Daimler and Mercedes-Benz to make sure that they back the truck for what it's worth. Anyway, it's been a great run. I've enjoyed it. And yeah, I think this truck has the potential, very serious potential, to put Benz back on the map in this country.